Hi, it's Wisdom Wednesdays. I'm Ariana Newcomer, Dove Oracle Priestess, biofield tuning practitioner, spiritual mentor, and the developer of the Wise Women Immersion Program. And I am recording today in this beautiful sacred grove. This is an acacia tree behind me, and the trees in this grove grow just in these extraordinary shapes. And you can see there's an enormous kind of burl behind me. This looks like a dragon. And this is just an extraordinary place. You enter into this grove of acacias, and the floor, the earth is covered with just seeds and leaves from the acacias and pretty much nothing else. It's my sense that there are two ley lines that cross here. And I've been out here and did some tuning here with my tuning forks. So this is just a beautiful, beautiful place to come and be restored and to get some healing from earth. I've got my bare feet in the acacia seeds and leaves right now. This is something that we tend to forget about, which is we need the energy from earth to come up from earth, but earth is also a place for us to discharge excess energies and release things that are not serving us. And getting our bare feet on earth is a really, really valuable thing to do. So the weather is better. I really highly encourage everyone to get outside and get your bare feet on the ground and just intend to release and discharge whatever needs to be discharged right now. This is one of the things we work with in biofield tuning, is really connecting to earth and having that receiving and discharging pathway be really open. But today I'm going to talk about healing. These times are so extraordinary, and we are all carrying so much collective anxiety. We've got our own anxiety, but we're also carrying anxiety from the collective, and it's kind of sitting like this heavy weight on the tops of our crowns. And one of the things that we can use to really help is our own voice. So your own voice is your own sound healer. And my dear friend Maura suggested that I do this video today from this grove. So thank you, Maura. And Maura drew a card from the Fairies Oracle, which is this book by Brian Froud. And the card was absolutely appropriate. So I'm going to read to you what this is. I know this isn't going to be easy to see from this far away, but this is the singer of healing. The singer of healing. So I invite you into this space of healing at this time. Healing of body, mind, and spirit. The song of this singer has the power of healing deep wounds of the spirit. Wounds that can destroy mortals or immortals alike. Faith betrayed, love dishonored, trust abandoned, and other injuries of the spirit all inflict serious wounds, which are reflected in the body's illnesses and injuries. Through the song of healing, we may be restored and renewed, but only if the wounded one is prepared to forgive and let go, returning to love and compassion. As always, with all gifts of spirit, healing is offered, not forced, and requires active participation on our part. True healing must take place on all levels at once, body, mind, and spirit. These levels are inextricably linked, all one piece, and we cannot expect to change one without changing the others. Our bodies do not do things all on their own. The links between different aspects of being are many, complex, and often obscure, and yet the principle of healing them is simplicity itself. We need only to let go of the things that are hurting us and nurture ourselves with the things that benefit us. So simple, so difficult. The song of healing is present everywhere, like in this sacred grove, the acacia grove. And like the other aspects of the great song of ecstasis, it is without limit. Healing can seem so complex as we dig our way through all our blocks and resistances and old stuff. But in the end, it is simply letting go and opening up. So we are just beginning the latest round of the Wise Woman Immersion, in which we do all these things. We explore using our own voices. So the sound frequencies, the vibrations of our own voice are one of our most primary and best healing tools that we have. And it's we don't have to go anywhere or do anything. It's right here. It's our own voice. I've discovered in working with voices over the years that our habits of speech, which are usually totally unconscious, are holding habits of being in our field and in our self, in our physical self. And when we change our way, our habits of speech, and open up our expressive range and allow ourselves to really use all the aspects of this miraculous instrument that we carry in our bodies. It's available to us all the time. When we use this miraculous instrument, we can vibrate those old habits of being out of our fields with the vibrations of our own voice. So we do voice work in the Wise Women Immersion. We do all kinds of deep healing. So you'll come into the next level of deep healing for yourself. And we also do work for the collective. And everyone gets 30 minutes of private mentoring with me each month in the program, so nobody gets lost in the crowd. It's a very small group. It becomes a very rich and nutritious and nurturing container to be in for healing in these times. And we also do a creative practice called Soul Courage. It's basically making our own oracle deck, which is tremendously meaningful to us. And we'll be using those cards at the end of the program to help envision what are we doing next. So we've had this time of incredible pause and reset in our societies and our culture. And we're realizing that we have to heal. And we cannot go back to the normal, the way it was before. And the truth is that that normal was killing us. And one of the reasons that we have continued to do these things that are basically killing ourselves as a species is that we have subscribed to this story, this myth, that we are separate from nature. So I'm out here with the trees in this beautiful grove, and I am part of this. This is part of the web of life that I'm part of, that you're part of. We also learn to talk with the trees in the Wise Women Immersion. We create that deeper connection with nature. And we release that story that our purpose on the planet is to dominate, control, and extract everything that we want from nature. No, we are to be in partnership with other humans and with nature, and so that we can all live and have a planet we can continue to live on. So as you're exploring, what am I going to do as I'm coming out of this time, as I'm returning, how do I want to shift? How do I want to change? What's my next level of healing? The singer of healing, the song of healing. What is your song of healing? What is it that you are going to do next to help shift and change the story of separation to the story of partnership, shifting from the dominator culture to a partnership culture, which is also what we work with in the immersion. So all these pieces, one of the members of the immersion who had done a lot of shamanic training and spiritual work said to me once, this program is putting together all the pieces for me. So it brought everything she had learned into a wholeness for her. So instead of being this piece, that piece, that piece, they all came together and wove together into her new story. So I would love to invite you to join me in the Wise Woman Immersion. We have just started. It's all online. It's all recorded. So you can easily catch up by watching the recording of our first day, which was our Introduction to Soul Collage, which was just last Saturday. And our classes start this Tuesday, June 2nd. So I'd love to talk with you about it, see if the program is a fit for you, and invite you to take this journey with me and with the other women into your wholeness, to really claim your wisdom, to claim your voice as your own sound healer so that you can speak your truth with love and integrity, and to help shift the collective. We also do work for the collective. We do a subtle activism practice at the end of every class session. So we're doing our own deep inner work, but we're also working to assist the collective. And another song of healing is the tuning forks. Biofield tuning is also a fabulous way to create more coherence, to bring your inner light into brighter focus, and to create that inner alignment for yourself, and to help to bring energies that may have been stuck out in your field for various reasons back into flow, so that you can use them for whatever you need them for. So we're actually increasing the voltage in your electrical body through biofield tuning, through using this coherent, harmonious sound from the tuning forks, and allowing the body to hear that song of healing and heal itself. So I look forward to talking with you, and please get out in nature, get your bare feet on the ground, and really consider and intend that we as humanity are going to come back into right relationship with nature, because we are part of a web of life. We are not even the most important part of the web of life. We wouldn't be able to live without the food that grows in the earth, without the oxygen that the trees produce, without clean water, clean air. We are part. We are not separate. We are not better. We are a part of the web. So I invite you to come back into that right relationship with nature and let go of this myth, this story of separation and domination is what humanity is all about. Let's come into partnership, and let's come back into a new normal where we're all taking care of nature and each other in much deeper and profound ways. So I'd love to talk with you about the Wise Woman Immersion if that calls to you, and biofield tuning is available as well. See you next time.